Welcome to Disembodied Screams, horror that lives in your soul. Spoilers, possibly, maybe. Proceed with caution. With all that said, let's get started. I have to say, I really enjoyed this movie from the jump. The opening scene had me hooked instantly. A nasty kill with the gut stretching across the room. And after that kill and that scene, I sat back, smiled, and enjoyed the rest of this wild ride from Oz Perkins, who wrote and directed it. It's filled with his quirkiness, his style, his humor, his direction. And I'm starting to notice all that when I watch one of his movies, and I really, really like it. Went on a bit of an Oz binge recently, and I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House is the one it seems that one I keep coming back to the most. I like the ghost story and the atmospheric sort of vibe of that one, and that's kind of my calling. I love those kinds of movies, so that one seems to hit me in the head the most. And Longlegs, I really enjoyed Longlegs a lot, and if you're watching this on Wednesday, it will be dropping on Friday as a revisit. So, anyways, that's going to kind of get into all that a bit. Oz Perkins, you can't go wrong with any of his stuff. Keeper is coming up next. It's called Keeper. Yeah, Keeper is on the horizon, so fingers crossed for that one. All right, moving on. Beyond Oz and his amazing writing and direction, there are a lot of things to enjoy in this movie. Gore. I had heard the kills were nuts and over the top, and they exceeded my expectations. 3 kills stood out to me the most. The scene where the girl dives into the electrocuted swimming pool and proceeds to blow up in front of the lead character, who gets hit with a leg and then says, "Was that a leg?" Had me laughing. And the lady showing off the aunt's house, who just opened a door and the gun hit her full on and turned her into this blood pudding all over everything. That was just gruesome, and found myself laughing when I probably shouldn't have been, but I was. And then that hornet scene. When they showed that hornet, I was like, oh God, what's going to happen? And then all of a sudden that hornet nest, just all those hornets came out and went right into that guy's mouth, and he slowly fell apart as his hornets torn apart inside. That was just so gruesome. Another big highlight was the score. I really liked the way the music was used throughout the movie. Played well in each scene, and the overall story as well. And an even bigger highlight, probably its biggest, the real reason to tune in is the killer, the monkey who loves to set his death march to pounding drums and organ grinder music. And when you hear that organ grinder music and those arms start pumping, look out. Bad things are on the way. It's a true harbinger of doom. Oz also knows how to get the most out of his actors. All of them did a great job in their roles. This movie is more about uncomfortable humor and the Final Destination style kills. So if you can read lines, make them sound good, then that's all you really need, because nobody's tuning in for the acting. But overall, actors did a solid job in their roles. All right, let's get into that haiku. Have you seen The Monkey or any of Oz Perkins' movies? Let me know the movies you liked and didn't like in the comments below. Take care and have a good one.